And we're so excited that you're joining us today for our Community LA's inaugural Spring Showcase. I'm Melissa Schoonmaker, and
I'm Austin Haye.
we've proudly served as co-chairs for this amazing event, and each of us also serves on the board for our Community LA.
We have remarkable singers, poets, and music in store for you today as we introduce you to OCLA and the What I Need When app. It's a totally free app that helps youth, families, and adults experiencing homelessness or in need to easily connect to essential resources. Throughout the show, you will easily see different ways you can support these efforts in the way that you feel most comfortable, whether that be via text, our donation site, PayPal, or you can even just write a check. You'll see various ways to donate placed in the streaming chat throughout the showcase. Please donate to support this amazing work that WIN is doing and support the WIN app and make a difference for people experiencing homelessness and others in need within our communities. We want everyone to begin with WIN.
So now please sit back and enjoy the show. We have an amazing MC to lead us through this in the inaugural showcase and introduce you to the amazing artists that have been so gracious to share their craft and their time with us. He is a singer, songwriter, father, husband, and volunteer junkie, which we're so grateful for. Take it away, Mr. Howard Behnken.
Yeah, that amazing MC that you were talking about, we couldn't find him, so I'm here instead. Anyway, my name is Howard, and welcome everyone. Before I introduce our first performer, I just want to say I'm really super excited about being here and supporting such an amazing organization and the new WIN app, What I Need. It's the tool that we want the world to know about. So, all right, get ready. Here we go. Let's do this. Our first performer is L.C.S.W. Leov is an LA-based community-driven artist exploring the intersection of music and societal healing and has been recognized as one of the Jewish Journal's esteemed 30 under 30. He is the co-director, founder of the Urban Voices Project, which, this is very interesting, a program that provides music workshops for the homeless and disenfranchised individuals on Skid Row and around the LA County area. The Urban Voices Project is a music community engagement, nonprofit, and performance choir made up of currently and formerly homeless artists of Los Angeles. All right, to learn more about the Urban Voices on Facebook and Instagram, go at Urban Voices Project or their website, urbanvoiceproject.org. And now, take it away, Leah.
Hello, everyone. I'm performing a song today that is not even mine, but the song starts with a story. And the story revolves around a character, which is you. Okay? Imagine you just lost a job. You just ran into unexpected medical bills. You ran into the pandemic, maybe. And then after you've gone through all the financial and legal struggles and you've got evicted from your home, after there are no more friends or family's couches to sleep on, after your car with all of your belongings to your name gets towed, then what? You see, PTSD sets in after just 5 days on the street, let alone the huge emotional spiral that lasted for months before you got to this very moment. So what do you do when you feel invisible? Well, Urban Voices Project, which I represent, they're seated in different clinics or social service centers around the county. The one that we have in Wesley Healthcare, right there on 5th and San Pedro here in downtown LA. Imagine you're waiting now for hours, sitting in this waiting room, and you're just waiting to meet with a case manager to then schedule your following appointment with the case manager to then put you on the waiting list for potential housing maybe 2 to 3 months down the line. Well, you just have to live it out on the street. Imagine while you're sitting in that waiting room, you hear singing. You go back to that security guard, the one that, confiscated your lighter at the metal detector. And you ask, what's that sound? He takes you to a place where there is no more waiting anymore. There's singing. And people, they invite you in to the circle. They invite you in at wherever you are at, ready for the art to meet you, ready for the art to meet you where you're at in that moment. And they ask you, what do you need? Take what you need. And what happens is you say, you want me to sing right now? I'm gonna need some energy to sing. I can't even sleep. I need strength just to keep on going. I need the patience just to breathe. To inhale and exhale. That's exactly what happened in a workshop we did. It went like this. I need the patience to inhale, exhale. I need the energy to sing. I need the strength to keep on going so I can rise again, rise again. What happened? We just kept singing it like a Teze chant, and the words started to transform just as the postures started to lift and the smiles on the faces began to rise, and the new words came out of everyone's mouths in that room to something so much more powerful by changing the word I need to something that you have and you've got. I've got the patience to inhale, exhale. I've got the energy.
Recording in progress.
I've got the strength to keep on going so I can rise again, rise again. So I ask you all, everybody who's watching right now, and I'm watching you, I'm keeping my eyes on the stream. Can you all please put into the comments right now, what is it that you need in this very moment? What is it that you need if you want to imagine yourself in those shoes? Or what is it that you need sitting wherever you're sitting, on whatever device you're at? What can you name in this moment that you need, that one word, that one idea? And go ahead and put it into the chat. And while you're doing it, I'm going to ask for all of you to also get your body to move, because the body moves, the body sings, it's gonna all come together. Are you ready? Let's try it. Dooby dooby doo da da, dooby dooby doo da da day day, dooby dooby doo da da, a dooby dooby doo da da day day, dooby dooby doo da da, dooby dooby doo da da day day. Go ahead, put your thoughts down in the chat. We'll wait. Can I get you to snap along with me? Just right here. Dooby dooby doo da da day day, dooby dooby doo da da. That's right. Keep it going. Da da day day. Snap to the screen. And I might also notice that there might be a little bit of a trouble getting the chat or finding the chat. If that's the case, I want you to take a moment to say the word out loud, even in your room, even if no one's around you, even if no one can hear you. Or I want you to take a moment to journal it. Find a place to write this down. What do you need right now? And you know what? You don't even have a pen or a pencil. Then take your finger and the back of your hand and trace the word right here and spell it out what you need. I have a bunch of people here in the Zoom room with me. So I'm going to invite them, all of our guests from the concert that you'll be experiencing a little bit later. I'm going to invite them to also share here in the Zoom chat, and I can read some of their thoughts. So for example, I have one friend here that says, I need health better. I need confidence. I need, what do you need right now? Go ahead and share it. Self-esteem, beautiful. Perseverance. in this Zoom world, right? Support and kindness. So all of this being said, I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you to take a moment and take a breath in. And I need empathy, understanding. I know I need patience. Beautiful. And so imagine these words in those sense of, let's just, for example, take kindness. I need kindness, and I need support. I need perseverance and empathy. I need self-esteem and confidence to rise again, rise. So take your words, put them in this melody. In the meantime, I want to invite you all to start back with the words that we just had by putting your hands on your heart. And not only that, but I'm going to invite my friends here in the Zoom room to join me, if they don't mind, to open up their cameras and put us all in the room. You're about to see a bunch of faces. Hey, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. So do me a favor, put your hands on your heart for me, everyone in this room and everyone watching at home. And you can keep your mics muted, but repeat after me so we can see your mouths moving. I've got the patience. Let me see that. I've got the patience. And then with your hands, to inhale, exhale. Let me see your hands. To inhale, exhale. Very nice, Howard. I've got the energy. And let me see you make some energy. Come on. I've got the energy. And then lips to the sky to sing. And then I've got the strength. I don't quite believe you guys. Hold on. No drums. Nuh-uh. One more time. I've got the strength. Come on. There they are. I've got the strength. And then your hands like an ocean to keep on going. So I can rise again. And then rise again. You guys got the hand movements down. We'll practice it a little bit. I'm gonna sing. Everybody at home, see if you can follow along. I'll try to feed them to you. Are you guys ready? Let's do this 2 more times and wrap up our little warm-up to today's concert. Hands on your heart. I've got the patience to inhale, inhale. Ready, 2, here we go. I've got the patience to inhale, exhale. To inhale, exhale. I've got the energy to sing. I've got the strength to keep on going, yeah. So I can rise again. Try it again. I've got the patience. Ready? I've got the patience to inhale, exhale. To inhale, exhale. I've got the energy, oh, to sing. I've got the strength to keep on going, so I can rise again. Will you just repeat that? Rise again, so I can rise again. Show it again, show it again. Rise again. 2 more times, make them count. Rise again. Whoa. Rise again. That feeling you have right now, that's what music can do when you're at the worst. And we need to bring all of the members of our unhoused community not only to shelter food, but also to the arts and to their humanity and to their voice. So I thank you all for letting us be a part of this, me representing Urban Voices Project, and I thank you all for also connecting those to what they need. Continue connecting and using this app for the greater good. Thank you all to the team here, and Howard, I pass it back to you.
Thank you, Leah. Really, thank you. That was beautiful. Oh my God. It was, you were telling a story, you were including us in the story. It was, thank you. That was really amazing. To see more of Leah on Facebook and Instagram, go to @LeahSofer. All right, I'm sure that's going to be in the chat. Wow. Listen, before I introduce our next performer, I'd like to talk about the LA Poverty Department. That's the LAPD, not the LAPD that you're used to hearing about. This is the LA Poverty Department. This group of performers and community activists was founded in 1985 and was the first performance group in the nation made up principally of homeless people. It was also the first art program of any kind for homeless people in Los Angeles. Based in Skid Row, LAPD believes in the power of imagination to motivate people. And their goal is to both create art while also acknowledging the hope, the dreams, rational and spiritual power at the core of everyone's humanity. Everyone's humanity. We are so excited to feature 4 members of the LA Poverty Group in tonight's showcase. The first one coming up next is Iron Donato. Okay, he's an actor, singer, poet, songwriter, homeless advocate, and champion ballroom dancer. What? He's also part of the LA Poverty Department, and also a member of Urban Voices as well. He's a 32-year long-term survivor of AIDS. Amazing. Please give it up for Iron Donato.
Okay, how about now? Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. But before I begin, I would like to thank all my families, those who believed in me with their love and their patience and their guidance. They lifted me out of my hopelessness and they rescued me from a void of darkness, that lonely emptiness of homelessness. All my families gifted me my wings of awesomeness. And you've met Leah Sofer with Urban Voices Project. There's also Henrietta Browers with the Los Angeles Poverty Department, Amy Fogerson with Street Symphony, Craig Taubman with the Pico Union, Trudy Goodwin with LA Can, and Kira and all of you guys with Our Children and Melissa, LA, which is now our community, LA. Thank you with the plenitude of gratitude. I love you. The name of my song is Why, God, Why? By me, Iron Donato. I have lived for love. I have lived for my art. I have sublimely risen above my hardships right from the start. I have given generously and I have overcome my strife. I have followed you faithfully and I have helped others all my life. I have eaten out of trash cans for a year, fought my fears and allayed all my tears, and I began anew this year. Then why, God, why? Why, God, must I, tell me honestly, suffer with my facial deformity? I have lost everything I love, yet I still bring myself to rapturously sing about all the wonderful things you have so divinely gifted me. The beauteous wings of hope, which lifted me from my misery, guiding me lovingly to cope. The light you bestowed me that led me out of my darkness, the gifts of my enlightened families who victoriously brought me my awesomeness. Thank you. The strength to overcome the brutality and shame of my rape. The perseverance to go on after I was gay bashed on the butt, broke my nose, smashed my glasses. The endurance to run barefoot in the rain when they stole my shoes and broke my toes. The mindfulness of breath. To slay my pain from 24 years of extreme neuropathy. To know that if I do not run, that if I do not hide away, I will eventually overcome all the hardships you grant me each day. 32 years ago from today, I was diagnosed with full-blown AIDS, walking pneumonia. My T cells fell well below 100. My doctor whispered, "I'll have 3 to 9 months. That's all. Make a list of those you love and call. Call them before I passed away." I did not believe him that day. I did not abide to what he would say. I did not yell nor rage. There was no tirade. I simply walked away. I was not bought. Instead, I determinedly fought through 26 HIV intolerable regimens, night sweat of excruciating inhospitality, all left me with the malady of side effects. Today, I am currently undetectable. T cells waver between 600 to 1,000. My accomplishments are unforgettable. I am not the man I was before. I am human. I learn from my mistakes as I can. I leap fearlessly into the unknown. I achieve to make magic happen. I have gone from being unknown into someone who is now known. I have opened my eyes wide, and now I truly realize I must do things most differently every day in order to change magnificently. I now have come to know I must faithfully go with the flow. I go where God tells me to go, planting seeds of positivity to grow, to bloom, to prosper, to flower, the divine gift of my own power that will never and always devour the weeds and negativity, replacing those weeds with empathy, joy, humanity. To realize, God, you have chosen me to be an inspiration, a light, a beacon for all those living with a physical deformity, to have faith, to achieve, to overcome any need to hide or to have shame, to reach out, guide, and teach those with insecurities and disabilities living in pain, that with faith, that with hope, that with love, they too will know others see what you see. One must believe in themselves in order to achieve. We need to teach those with righteous negativity, those that condemn, that it's what's inside one's mind, one's heart, one's soul. Amen, amen, amen. It is what's inside that divinely shines outside. Oh, let us not tolerate hate. Let us manifest love. Let us celebrate all the wondrous gifts God has given us, to have gratitude for what we have inside, to trust our disabilities make us strong, enabling us to correct all that's wrong, to unite, to come together in solidarity with one heart, in unity for humanity, regardless of our sexuality, regardless of our diversities, regardless of our disabilities. We have one heart in humanity, in unity for humanity. That, my friends, is our true destiny. Much love. Iron Donato.
Wow. Thank you, Iron, for that tremendous message and sharing it with all of us. Whew. All right. Dude, that was some heavy stuff. And that was, thank you. That was very, very amazing. If you want to see more of Iron on Instagram, go to @IronDonato. Okay. Holy smokes. What a show here. Okay. Our next performer is a rising star, a senior from LA's Marlborough School. Her name is Marcella Tracy. She is a seasoned singer, dancer, actress. She's in the vocalist in residence and member of the Marlborough Chamber Choir. She regularly appears in performing arts productions on campus, as well as through the Loyola High School Canon Theater Company. Not surprising, she's a dancer with the West Side School of Ballet for the past 12 years. She's performed in 7 of the last Nutcracker performances on the Brody stage in Santa Monica. Thank you very much. And she has been accepted to study this summer at the prestigious NYU Tisch School's High School New Studio Musical Theater program. Please give it up for Marcella Tracy.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care, somehow. Someday we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere.
Thank you, Marcella. That was amazing. What a voice, and what a perfect song for what's going on today. Hey, I just want to remind everyone that if you want to see the chat, remember to refresh so you can see that. All right. So next up, we're going to be is the video that was produced and directed by OCLA's very own Team Win, which is a group of youth you're going to hear from later on in the program. The video is the simple how to use the Win app, and it is intended to show users how to use Win to search for helpful resources. And I got to tell you, I watched it earlier, and even I can figure out how to use this app. I mean, and I'm old. Come on, for goodness sakes. This video is also available in Spanish on the OCLA YouTube channel. All right, check this video out.
Hi, my name is Perla, and I want to explain to you how the Win app works. This app can connect you with free services near you. The Win app is free to use and no sign up is required. Let me show you how easy it is to use. Just download it from either the Google Play or Apple Store. Choose your area. and you are ready to use WIN to find free, helpful services. You can search for anything. Look at this. Search for what you need in 12 categories. You can search for shelter, crisis help, food, drop-in centers, healthcare, legal support, hotline, education, jobs, transit, government benefits, and more. What services are in more? Let's open it and see. Here's where you can find free clothing, Wi-Fi, haircuts, laundry services, and even free care for your pet. And look, there are listings for COVID-19, hand washing stations, and shower stations placed all around the city of LA. Let's go back to the dashboard and follow a search. Let's open shelter. You see a list of searchable filters you can use to find the type of shelters you're looking for. You can look for emergency shelters, veteran housing, domestic violence shelters, and many others. See the little eyes in the blue circles besides the filters? If you click on the little eye, a window pops up that explains more about that filter. For example, this filter has an eye. To search for a shelter, you can choose a filter and then click on search, or you can search without choosing a filter. Simply press search and you will see a list of all shelters in that app. By the way, you can also narrow your search within a category by clicking on narrow your search. This allows you to search for services in a particular region, or to look for services for a particular age group, or that serve a particular group. When you search, you will see a list of shelters. And remember to turn on your location. If it is on, the list will be sorted by services that are the closest to you. If you want to know more about a program on the list, just click on the green arrow on the right side of the page, and the program detail page opens. And now you see a lot of information about that shelter. On the program page, you can directly call or email the program. If you need directions, click on the direction button. Let's now open a new category. Look at the Helpful Info tab on the right. You have questions? Click on the Helpful Info. You can read general information about benefits such as what is general relief, or if you prefer to have it read to you, click the audio button and listen to Helpful Info. What else can WIN do for you? You can receive announcements about COVID-19, winter shelter updates, and free clinics, job fairs, and events. Here is how you view your announcements. To receive announcements, you must enable push notifications on your phone. You can do that here on the profile page. On this page, you can also create a profile that you can use to filter your searches. And don't forget this really important WIN service, Helping Hands, or the I Need Help Now page. You can open it here. This page allows you to call for help if you are in crisis and need to talk. If you are in physical danger, or if you or someone you know is suicidal. WIN is here for you anytime, day or night. If you need to find help, use WIN.
All right. Is that easier or what? Come on. I mean, it's simplicity. I just love it. It's so amazing. That is it's an awesome app. And listen, hey, by the way, we are doing wonderful. We already have like around $3,000, over $3,000. And the show's not even a quarter of the way over, I don't think, right now. But we're wonderful. Keep it coming. Tell your friends. Right now, I just want to talk about the WIN app. It's an extraordinary tool. Over 94% of homeless individuals use smartphones, right? However, the problem many resource insecure individuals face is the lack of reliable, up-to-date information about shelters and food and jobs and other essential services. The WIN app was born to come to the rescue. Anyone with a smartphone, and that's pretty much anyone, right, can access Begin with WIN to help them out. We'd love your assistance to continue OCLA's efforts. So please open up your text feature on your phone and text. Go, where it says where you're calling, go 707070. That's 707070 to OCLA WIN, and text OCLA WIN in the place where you would write. Capital or lowercase, either one will work. I tried it out earlier. Press send, and magically a donation form will appear. All right, complete the donation form and voila, you become one of our wonderful donors if you haven't already. Or if you prefer to donate online or write a check, please visit oclawin.org/donate. Okay, all donations will go to support OCLA and their mission to leverage technology to empower LA County's individuals and families that are in need. No donation is too small for impact. $50 will help spread the word about WIN to 500 individuals. $100 spreads the word to 2,500 individuals. That's 5 times the number of people for just double the amount. I was told there'd be no math, but even I can figure that out. $1,000 underwrites 1 week of WIN's mobile technology costs. For the WIN website, the WIN mobile, and the WIN hustle. All right, folks, we're gonna go back to the show here now. Our next performer is Ishika, and this gal is amazing. She's a singer, an actor, a writer, an activist. She's pursuing her BFA in acting at CalArts, la-di-da. Some highlights are performing at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and playing Gloucester in King Lear at A Noise Within. My wife, by the way, was in the Fringe Festival, but I'm not going to say the year because she'll get angry with me. All right, and her art, Ishika's art, is always influenced by social issues. Please give it up for Ishika.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and thank you so much, Our Community LA, for allowing me to perform at this beautiful event and for putting this all together. And to everyone watching, thank you for supporting, and please open your hearts and your wallets to donate to this worthy cause. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find your fighter, but I see it in you, so we gonna walk it out and move mountains. We gonna walk it out and move mountains, and I'll rise up. Rise like the day, I'll rise up. Rise unafraid, I'll rise up. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up. In spite of the ache, I'll rise up. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise you we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. Take it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. And for that we have each other. And for that we have each other. 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. I will rise 1,000 times again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishika. Thank you for that beautiful and heartfelt song. That was absolutely amazing. Hey, to see more of Ishika on Facebook and Instagram, go to @Ishika Muchhal, or by visiting www.ishikamuchhal.com. There you go. All right. Next up, we have Shahid Osuna and Charles Brunson. They are two LA-based musicians who are teaching artists with the Levy Harmony project of New West Symphony. Shahid recently graduated from the California Institute of the Arts, and Charles is currently studying at UCLA. Please give a listen to an amazing song by Shahid and Charles. Are those guys great or what? I mean, that was Gabriel Fauré, Après un rêve, After the Dream, performed by Shahid Asuna and Charles Brunson. If you want to see more of Shahid on Facebook, I'll go to @asuna.shahid and Shahid Asuna on YouTube. Okay, so next up is a panel discussion by OCLA's Team Win. Now, Team Win is a program developed by our community LA to offer social media and community outreach training to a small cohort of youth. They have learned how to use Twitter and Facebook and have developed their live presentation skills to raise awareness about the Win app within the community. They are very proud to have hosted a TikTok competition before the pandemic. In 2020, they began learning how to shoot and produce videos. They are currently beginning to shoot a series of Survive and Thrive with Win videos for OCLA's YouTube channel. Team Win is led by creative director and graphic designer Tony Rodriguez. Please take it away.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Tony.
Hi, I'm Perla. Hi, I'm Andria.
And we are Team Win. We want to thank you guys for watching OCLA Spring Showcase. We want to talk to you guys real quick about the work that we are doing with OCLA, with the Win app, and how we are trying to help spread the word about all the services, free and low cost, that the Win app offers. I am the creative director working with OCLA. I've been working with them since about 2018 is when we started. We are basically the original founding members of Team Win, and we've been doing a lot of work with Denise and the OCLA team. We've been going around, we've been doing some events, competition, we've been shooting some video, doing content, really showing how you can use the app and all the free services.
So I found out about OCLA through Safe Place for Youth. I'm currently an SMC student, hoping to transfer and pursue my dietitian career. Besides that, I like to help OCLA spread the word.
TikTok videos.
Hygiene videos.
Yeah, hygiene videos.
We do social media content.
Competitions.
We've had
We did the
TikTok
competition, yeah.
What else have we done?
That was a fun one.
I am a new team member to OCLA. I joined in January. I also helped with the TikTok competition in March. I've been spreading the word for OCLA through videos, social media, and other things.
Yeah. I mean, and this too, like we're doing the spring showcase right now.
Oh yeah,
so.
through the showcase.
Yeah.
Over.
No, I mean, you've been a big help because you've been hosting some of our videos too.
Yeah.
So when we go to places, yeah. So that's always.
The videos.
She's been around, you know, before she was hired. She was out there helping me.
Yeah.
With
on
the
flyers
TikTok
with her.
videos, so we definitely had to bring her into the team.
Yeah.
She was great.
Yeah, and I mean, so the reason why we help out OCLA is because, I mean, it's good work. We love helping out the homeless youth community, low-income families. I think, you know, when I was young, I grew up, you know, very close to the projects, basically like in the Culver City projects. So, you know, we know how tough it is. And so this is something that's real near and dear to our hearts that we really believe in. When Denise approached us with this idea, I mean, you know, we were there with everyone else. We jumped on it, and we were super stoked to work with her. We thought that the idea of taking, you know, that fat book where all the numbers are and everything,
and converting into an app, everybody nowadays has a phone in their pocket.
It was just great. So we really gravitated towards that upcoming stuff.
That was it.
Okay, so what's the upcoming stuff that we got to do? That
we're right
as soon as things.
Oh, we're gonna do vaccine videos or something, or we're gonna do. I don't know. Like we're gonna do some more videos.
So we're planning on. So because of of COVID right now, we're definitely planning on making more videos and stuff that's like, you know, safe.
COVID related.
You know,
COVID related.
Yeah.
But then once things start opening back up, I mean, we're gonna go to events.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing pop-up events.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing things at the shelters.
Right.
More stuff at Spy. What else? We have more competitions that we want to try.
Right. Different competitions.
yeah.
Stuff on TikTok, stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
And the other thing that we have been thinking about is more how-to videos or videos that
Right.
kind of give you examples on how you can use the Win app.
Right.
Not necessarily like going line by line, like showing you how to use it, but like
Right.
giving you situations where
Show you
like
how to use the resources.
exactly
Right.
like if you have a job interview,
Right.
how to use the Win app to find clothes.
You can find, how do you find free interview clothing? There's tons of things.
Yeah,
that
if you're a
that
student,
showers.
you need food for your pet.
You need a haircut, all these things.
All this stuff. The app offers tons and tons of things. You know, there's a box called Other, and if you press Other, you're gonna get a whole list.
Yeah.
And
it's
being
super cool.
constantly updated as well. So you're always gonna see different things.
We thank you all for tuning in to our OCLA Spring Showcase. Please download the app and donate if you can, and spread the word. We thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Hey, we're here at the Asian Community Center Food Pantry.
2:30 appointment.
What's the name?
Perla.
Perla Espinoza. Got you. It's just you?
Yeah.
Y'all not you don't want nothing?
Well, they wanted to apply and see.
All you gotta do is sign up. It's simple. Just fill out the paper. Y'all can
Okay.
I'm chilling. I'm ready to go home.
All right, y'all. All you have to do is just fill out the paperwork, get your ID. Yeah.
So we just got the food. This is from Food Pantry. We got some pork chops, milk, produce, apples.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
All right, open this box.
Let's see what's in this box.
So this is what's in the box.
And they have a little.
Nutrition assistance, resources, and some information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's pretty much everything.
All right, y'all. Thanks for coming with us.
Hey, kudos to Team Win. I mean, great job, and oh, these kids are so directed. They're doing an awesome job, and I love all the hard work they did. The food pantry. I'd like to acknowledge all of the hard work that people do to make that happen. It's amazing. And then how to cook a meal. That was sort of a new way to make rice for me. That was a new way to do it. That was really cool. I had to take notes on that. Hey, all right. Next, right now, it's time to honor and support all that OCLA and our performers are doing by making a donation to an incredibly worthwhile cause. I mean, as I mentioned before, all donations are incredibly meaningful, no matter what size. Simply text OCLA WIN to 707070. Capital or lowercase, it doesn't matter. Press send and complete the donation form, or visit oclawin.org/donate. Listen, $25 helps spread the word to 100 individuals. $250 will go toward distribution of English, Spanish, WIN information cards. Information postcards that will be inserted into 5,000 food and hygiene baskets. $1,500 underwrites a month of WIM's community database support. Let's make it easy for resource and secure folks to find immediate information regarding the essentials they need. A donation now will help WIN continue to make a huge difference in the lives of LA County homeless communities. And thanks to all of your efforts. I mean, we've raised, I think, close to $3,500 so far. So, yeehaw! Let's keep going. All right, next up, let's keep the show going. Next up, we have Bella Hicks, a professional performer her whole life. During the pandemic, she portrayed Robin in the Stranger Things drive-in experience in Los Angeles. Maybe you saw it. Some of her notable roles include Rudolph in the musical national tour, Rudolph. Saved by the Bell, the musical, right? It was Jesse. And An American Idiot by McCoy and Rigby. Okay, she has recorded with Leanne Rimes, Josh Groban, and Lionel Richie with David Foster Productions, and you can catch her singing with the band Jack Benny. Please give it up for Bella Hicks.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for that intro and thank you for listening. This song is Home, which I thought was appropriate, by Scott Allen. So, look at what I'm given, beautiful creation, a sweet intoxication, something pure in my life. Look at all these changes, a light now shines within me, and you'll be mine completely. There'll be no darkness left to view. I never knew this form of love existed, yet deep inside of me is where it all begins. So hold me in your heart, and you'll live mine forever. And when
is meant to be. And you'll always have home inside of me. And we will walk this road together. I'll shelter you from burden. You just lean your weight on me. Storms may bridge the distance, yet you will always have a home here, right here inside my heart. There's a love waiting just for you. I never knew this form of love existed, yet deep inside of me is where it all begins. So hold me in your heart, and you'll live mine forever. And when you lay inside my arms, I'll protect you for always. Never feel alone. I'll always be with you. Home is where the heart is meant to be. And you'll always have home inside of me. No matter where the journey leads you, if your path leads you someplace new, you'll always have a home in this heart of mine. Oh, mine. So hold me in your heart. You're mine forever. And when you lay inside my arms, I'll protect you for always. Never feel alone. I'll always be with you. Home is where the heart is meant to be. And you'll always have home inside of me. Oh, inside of me. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Bella. That was a beautiful song, beautifully done, with a great message. And it's just, folks, take a look at the talent that is here, pouring its heart out to help make this thing happen. Thanks for being here, and this is amazing. All right, moving on here. Next up, we have Anthony Tone Taylor. He's an actor, writer, and vocalist who was born and raised in Norfolk, Virginia. He has been part of the Los Angeles Poverty Department at LAPD since 2010. He's got a career of mostly theatrical production. Most recently, he was in the LAPD's production of The New Compassionate Downtown, and he's a huge volunteer in the Skid Row community and quite well known too. Please give it up for Anthony Tone Taylor.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anthony Tone Taylor. Thank you for having me along here. OCLA, I'm honored to have this privilege to be part of something that's good and pure. And for the friends that are invited and everyone, don't forget to donate because this is something good that's going on. So without further ado, here we go. It's a slam poetry that I wrote some 10 odd years ago. It's called The Place Behind the Face. Knock, knock, knock on the door. Civilized. No one with an answer. Bang, bang, bang. Oops, a gang banger trying to surface. Busting out my shower, my skin. False image within. Won't materialize unless I let them get them up and at them. Bonafide manipulation, putting on extras, recycle frustration. Too heavy, too strong, too bad, too wrong, too much thinking. Stinking up the place, behind the face. Hardened thoughts on iron and steel, encased in concrete, four walls is real. High noon's here, child's on call. One train aside, don't they know who I am, y'all? Stay on guard. Welfare's in jeopardy. My rights are all gone. Think it's the deputy who put a wrench in the game, or whether it's assault. Whatever it is, it wasn't my fault. It's the man in the pulpit. I bet he's the culprit. 1 con, 2 vicks, 3 strikes for kicks. The DA holds and turns the key while the PD turns the trick on me. Got me guessing, pressing, all the time messing with my mind. The place behind the face. Days on end, planning a caper. Illegal education looks good on paper, but it continuously distorts the original man's brain, relinquishes our people through ill-gotten gain. So what do I care? I gotta get mine. They got too much anyway. Won't leave me behind. A crook, a criminal, the message subliminal. Do what you did, get what you got, make your own bed. 3 hots in a cot. They say you don't pay. What's the problem? Where the problem? Who the problem? You the problem. Because all you do is lay in the cut. Doing sneaky stuff and nothing but backbiting, kite writing, lip smacking, dirty macking, hijacking, conversation, filthy Paul, desecration, foul more, defamation, ill hustling, degradation, pay the thief, take your butt, get your stuff and roll it up. Slinging mud at my brother with extreme velocity. Examine the cause and see the monstrosity. He created, but it made me do it. Friendship terminated. Ego and pride for every season. Follow the mass, they call them a legion of doom. The wrong influence, a disease in full bloom. Awaken, stop faking, no questions, none taken. All alone, no phone. But there's gotta be some company to pass the misery on. Since I refuse to use the index that accused, I look, I seek, I search, I peek. Unbelievably numb, I will not succumb. My eyes keep spinning, they stop on the thumb. Ooh, wee, it's pointing at me. Who, me? Check my soul, look my brain, squeeze the truth, it still remain evident. I see what I saw, same situation, no motivation at all. Playing, deceive, and trick and believe it. Is it my still all genuine lie? The truth is a no-show. You see, I just don't know the difference sometimes. Am I the enemy or a friend of mine? Negative energy, it comes in stages. Me hanging with me is highly contagious. Brain activity is extracurricular, angry, mad at no one particular. Try to impress with no understanding. Screaming the world is too damn demanding. Waiting in line to be the aggressor, mismanaging life, shot. It's the oppressor. Is it a nightmare or is it a game? Maybe it's neither, but just in case, let me magnify the place behind the face. Is it the contents of a balloon cooking in a spoon or a controlled substance in a smoke-filled room? Is it narcotics that they want to be free from? It's a foregone conclusion. Already shot him some. 2 peas in a bucket is over, it's done. Rely on my thinking, no help from no one. I study, I read, I kneel, I pray. I say I believe, but do otherwise. Who am I fooling? Who must I analyze? And while I sit, look, and stare in sadness, fighting myself and living this madness, the clock keeps ticking, years go by, fingers keep picking. Who done it, who did it, who to blame, too ashamed to take aim at the real perpetrator, always on my heels, a spirit terminator. The reality is that my life is unfolding in critical condition with the gun that I'm holding to my head. Looked in the mirror, my focus got clearer. Turned up the light, oh boy, did it hurt. Want to jump in the hole and throw in the dirt. The reflection I saw was hate, heartache, and pain. The harsh reality I could not contain. So since I'm hard as nails and I know what I know, what I know, what I know, what do you know? A serious case that I know. I know. One thing for so I know. Mama, I don't want to live like this no more. Then one day, my spirit spoke to my head. Heard something like it before, and this is what it said. If I open my heart, it's God for the ability to remove all this hate and have some humility, the courage to be honest and change this mad attitude with an open mind and willingness. Teacher, teach me some gratitude. Knock, knock, knock on the door, civilized. Answered, surrendered, and came to realize that it's time for a spiritual solution, I see, because all this time, the real problem was in and of me, 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 the place behind my face. Thank you, everyone. It was my turn, right? That's my poem.
Thank you, Tone. That was what a rhymescape. You took us on a journey around the world. It was just like, wow. I mean, a crook, a criminal, the message subliminal. That's some truth. That's freaking amazing. All right, Tone, that was amazing. Listen, if you want to see more of Tone on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, go to @ToneToneTaylor. Okay. Amazing. Let's see. Next up, we have Lorraine Moreland. Wonderful. She's a singer, poet, who discovered a newfound love for art and solace through the LA Poverty Department and the Urban Voices Project during the pandemic when she was going through a very difficult time. Just a reminder that the LAPD, the LA Poverty Department, was the first performance group in the nation made up of principally all homeless people, and the first arts program of any kind for homeless people in Los Angeles. Learn more about LAPD on Instagram at LA Poverty Department or by visiting lapovertydepartment.org. Please, folks, give it up for Lorraine Moreland.
Lorraine?
Shall we go on to the next? Go to the pre-recorded Jennifer Kottke thing, okay? I'm ready when you are. All right, folks. Tell me when. All right, hey, hi, folks. We're hey, live theater. So we're having some technical difficulties right now. While we're working on Lorraine, let me just say we're going to go on to our next bit here. We're going to listen to Dr. Jennifer Kottke. Jennifer works for the LA County Office of Education, LACO, as the Homeless Liaison Director. She has worked in various roles at a school district and at LACO, always with a focus on students in need. LACO has been a longtime partner with OCLA and WIN. Folks, please give a good listen to Dr. Jennifer Kottke.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Jennifer Kottke with the Los Angeles County Office of Education, and I'm thrilled to be here tonight to support one of our most important partnerships. The Our Community LA What I Need app has been one of our most go-to resources provided to districts, charters, students, parents, and community members across LA County. We're excited to be part of this program tonight and hope that you will consider donating to Our Community LA. This work is life-changing for our many students and families experiencing homelessness across LA County. A few notes about students experiencing homelessness. In public education, removing barriers for students experiencing homelessness is a mandate for all educators under the McCain-Tharnstrom Assistance Act. This is a federal legislation that seeks to ensure that students who are experiencing homelessness have the same access to education as students who are housed. Often there's a misconception that homeless live on the streets. We see a lot of pictures on the news and in media about homelessness, but so often students experiencing homelessness are not part of these pictures, and their stories are not always told very well. Under the McCain-Tharnstrom Assistance Act, students are eligible for services in a school district or charter if they're living in any of the following situations listed above. This includes living in a family or youth shelter, doubled up due to loss of housing, unsheltered, such as living in a tent, car, or RV, and also temporarily living in a hotel or motel. The California Department of Education shows that 270,000 K through 12 students in California experienced homelessness in the 2018-2019 school year. The number of students experiencing homelessness in the state has increased by nearly 50% in the past decade. Given the disruption and economic fallout of COVID-19, it is contended that the number of students experiencing homelessness is even larger. Our students are disproportionately Latino and African American, and many homeless children, 1 out of every 16, are not even counted because they are under the age of 6 and not yet in school. Under McKinney-Vento, approximately 68,000 students in LA County have been identified as McKinney-Vento, and during COVID, it is assumed that this number is much higher. This translates to nearly 1 in every 22 students being homeless, or 4.5% of our student population in schools across LA County are homeless. Again, we believe these numbers are much higher now due to COVID. We also see, as our students move from the K through 12 system and into college, we also see the number of college students affected by homelessness is increasing. The impact of homelessness creates devastating educational outcomes. Homelessness is associated with an 87% increased likelihood of dropping out of school. Students who do not have a diploma are 4.5 times more likely to become homeless and contribute to the youth and later the adult homeless systems in LA County. We often see as a decrease in school attendance, academic achievement, and difficulty bonding with school and friends. We also see an increase in school problems such as falling behind, along with poor mental health, poor medical health, and developmental delays, resulting in a higher number of students experiencing homelessness being identified as special education students. One way to combat homelessness is to ensure families and youth have quick access to resources and information that can help to restore a family or youth to stable housing, and agencies that can help to mitigate and limit trauma and food insecurity. As we work with schools, families, youth, and communities to support students experiencing homelessness, the WIN app has been an exceptional resource. We have partnered with our community LA for many years, and all of our presentations include information about the What I Need app. We additionally have printed and passed out thousands of posters over the last several years, and when we were in person, we provided over several hundreds of their directories. LA's unaccompanied homeless youth, as well as homeless and resource insecure students, families, and adults rely upon the WIN innovative web and mobile app to connect to 12 categories of essential services, and all accessible without a referral. We hope you enjoy your evening tonight, and again, please consider being part of this life-changing work.
Hi, everyone. We're back, and we're going to try and get Lorraine Moreland out here again. We had some technical difficulties. All right. Lorraine Moreland is a singer, a poet, and she discovered a newfound love for art and solace through the LA Poverty Department and the Urban Voices Project during the pandemic when she was going through a very difficult time. Please welcome Lorraine Moreland.
Hi, everyone. How are you? I'm so glad everyone is able to join us on this nice Sunday, beautiful day. I want to dedicate my song to Prince because tomorrow is his birthday. So if you notice, I got a lot of purple on. That's why. I also want to dedicate it to a lot of people that's on the street, because one thing that we can do, being homeless for 8 years in a doorway myself, I listened to music, and a lot of it was Prince, and it gave me the opportunity to rise again and listen to what people had to say. So I'm dedicating it to him and Sister Mary Murphy for helping me to have a life that I have today and to be able to suit up and show up for people in need, just like they did for me. And everyone is doing such a wonderful job. So I hope I can get you to donate as well and help us in this organization that helps the homeless. Thank you so much. My song is part of the play that we did, Passion of Downtown, with Los Angeles Property Department. They did such a wonderful job. We actually studied on Zoom for almost a year, but we did it, and we opened the Mocha in Little Tokyo, the first act in Mocha. And so that was very good for us. So I hope you enjoy, and it gives you joy enough to donate. Humility, 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 humility. You're walking down the street, saying hello to the people you meet. Some have smiles, some have makeup, some look through you like you're not even real. Wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you rise up and you meet yourself. You do, or you don't like what you see. Humility or shame, that's the name of the game. You look to the sky and the clouds moving by, and you rise, you rise up, you rise, and you say to yourself, oh, you say to yourself, what a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone. Mwah.
Thank you, Lorraine. I am in a purple haze. That was absolutely beautiful. And thank you for sharing your story too. That was really quite incredible. All right, we are time once again to talk about the importance of your support in WIN's success. The fact that so many artists, so many volunteers, and you are with us today is a true statement to the power of the WIN app. How often is it that someone asks you to take out your phone during an event? Probably never. So take out your phone and go ahead and go to the app, OCLA WIN at 707070, And I just want to also mention, some people have been asking, we do accept donations of stock and or security. You can contact us at ourchildrenla.org, and we will totally guide you through that entire process. And let's see, our total is coming up to $4,500. Amazing, folks. Listen, let's keep it up. Tell your friends, get on the app, text us some money. This is amazing. All right, next, let's move on. Let's move on to Stephanie Bell. She is a poet associated with the Los Angeles Poverty Department and Urban Voices. Been singing in churches her whole life. Loves making people feel worthy. And believe me, it sounds like a simple thing, but it's the most amazing thing one human being can do for another, is to make them feel worthy. Please give it up for Stephanie Bell.
Hey everybody, how are you today on this Sunday? And I just wanted to write this because I'm really a song person, but I was asked to do a poem. So I'm going to do a poem. It's called Worthy of Love. I'm worthy to be loved. And I'm not just worthy to be a cook. I'm worthy of conversations in all kinds of situations. I'm also worthy to be appreciated in love and not hate. I'm worthy of gratitude and not just no attitude. I'm worthy of love. And I thank God from up above. Thank you. God bless you.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. What a great telling there. All right, so next up, let's see. Actually, if you want to support Stephanie and her fellow poets from the LA Poverty Department, visit lapovertydepartment.org. Next up, we have someone very important and special to OCLA. OCLA is able to provide WINS-free 24/7 technology-based support to LA County's communities in need due to the generosity of our donors. Two essential and very devoted donors are Pamela and Bob Krupka. Give a listen.
Hello, we're Pamela and Bob Krupka. We're retired lawyers who've been donors to OCLA for over 5 years because we believe in the organization's mission and goals, and we've also seen the success it has achieved. I have the privilege of serving on the OCLA board as well.
We've been blessed with success in our lives, never having experienced the uncertainty and stress of homelessness. Support of OCLA helps us fulfill our commitment to pay it forward to those most in need.
Especially now, after this year we've all endured together, we see the effects of homelessness in our community and on our neighbors. Now more than ever, people desperately need access to services, and the OCLA WIN app is the tool to meet that need.
Therefore, we urge you to join us in making a contribution today to this forward-thinking nonprofit that does so much to help build our communities through helping the most in need. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pamela and Bob. Your support is overwhelmingly appreciated. To learn more about OCLA and how we break information barriers to empower people in need to find supportive services, please visit OCLAwin.org. And while you're there, you can make any impactful donation as well. All right, next up, This is a great group. This is Sal Lozano's All In band. All In is an amazing collective effort comprised of, just a bunch of friends who get together every now and then to play and record music. Sal is a member of the All In and is a Grammy award-winning musician. He is also a professor of trombone, go figure, at Cal State Long Beach. Some people he has recorded with are, I don't know if you ever heard of this guy, Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder, Christina Aguilera, John Legend. Okay. Sal can be heard on numerous movie soundtracks, such as The Incredibles 2, Straight Outta Compton, La La Land, Sing, Joy, The Secret Life of Pets, Legally Blonde. Now, the band members, these guys are great. Wait till you hear them. Sal Lozano plays the sax. Alex Isles, trombone. Michael Seaver, trumpet, amazing. David Witham, piano, synth. Andrew Sinowick, guitar. Trey Henry, bass. Ray Brinker, drums. Wayne Bergeron, the trumpet. You guys are, you're going to love these guys. All right, then, let's hear it for All In. And granted, what I'm a big, huge jazz fan. My son is a jazz musician, so those guys just nailed it. It's amazing. Hey, if you want to see more of Saul and the All In on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, it's at Saul Lozano, or by visiting saullozano.com. Hey, next up, we have the TikTok competition co-winners. So here's the deal. OCLA's TikTok social media competition took place in late July 2019 at Safe Place for Youth, or SPY, which is a Venice drop-in center for homeless youth. Team Win taught SPY youth how to use TikTok, and then asked the youth participants to shoot short, original videos that shared how the Win app could glow up or create positive change in the lives of users. Okay, winners of the competition were determined by the number of views after 2 weeks. All right, so let's give a listen to the TikTok competition co-winners.
When I get what I need, I'm a winner indeed. This app gives the seed that indeed grows the green. It tells you about benefits that you ain't seen. When you struggle to find resources nearby, Win is there to simply supply. It tells you where resources are, from transit, jobs, education, hotline. Download the app, you get it online. Food, crisis, shelter, more. Looking alone is such a bore. Drop-ins, help, legal, health. It took me 6 months to find this all when I did it myself.
Hi everybody, my name is Apple. I recommend you get the Win app. It comes in handy. There's a lot of resources. You should get the Win. Get the Win.
Hey again, it's Howard here. If you want to watch the rest of the creative videos submitted by our TikTok competition, you can do that by visiting OCLA's TikTok at Win What I Need. All right. Right now, we're gonna have a little visit with Dr. Denise McCain. She's pretty important to this entire thing. Dr. McCain is the founder and president of OCLA. She originally founded OCLA when she realized that there was no comprehensive guide or directory of services available for LA's homeless youth. She then formed OCLA and created the 2012 Directory of Services for Unaccompanied Homeless Youth for the use of Los Angeles City Library. Beginning in January 2014, she has led OCLA to expand far beyond what that first directory had. Under her leadership, OCLA has published the 2015 and 2019 Directory of Services for Homeless Youth and Adults in LA County, and with the input of homeless youth and adults at drop-in centers around the county. Developed and launched the Win What I Need mobile app, designed to empower those who are homeless and struggling, or so they can find help with what they need. Over the years, Win has expanded from serving youth to now serving anyone in need, including families and seniors. Please give a listen to Dr. Denise McCain.
Okay, it says the host has stopped me. Hi, I am Denise McCain, and I just want to welcome all of you. Thank you for joining us for this inaugural showcase. Aren't the performers incredible? We are so honored that they have each chosen to offer us their talents tonight in support of our community LA and the Win app. I've been asked to share with you why we developed the Win app, who we serve, and talk a little bit about our core program values. I, along with OCLA staff and board, passionately believe that no one should ever be hungry without medical support or shelter, much less suffering alone through a life crisis, simply because they don't know how to find the help they need. OCLA was founded on principles of social equity with the goal of eliminating information barriers that too often restrict widespread community knowledge about free, available helpful resources. The first WIN app was mentioned in 2015, was released in 2015 to serve homeless youth. And at that time, our name was Our Children LA. And then and now, I'm asked, why did we build an app? I've always responded, why hadn't anybody else built one? Like the rest of us, homeless and struggling youth, families, and adults have cell phones. In fact, researchers have found that 94% of those who are homeless have access to a cell phone. This is in large part due to the federal Lifeline program. Under the George Bush administration, it was determined that anyone whose income falls below a certain poverty level is eligible for a free or sliding scale smartphone. President Obama expanded the program, and today these phones are often called Obama phones. They're not your latest, greatest iPhone, but they work. From the beginning, I understood if we were to leverage the cell phones and reach people where they are and create a social safety net, the most important thing was that we directly meet the needs of our users. Over the years, I and our team have met with many homeless youth, adults, and program staff to learn what it is they need. These focus groups have guided the selection of WIN's name, our logo, some of our functions, and influenced our core values. One of these is privacy. Everybody wants data these days, but our focus groups told us they didn't want to be required to give up personal information just to search for help. And why should they? Back in my day, when someone was looking for help, they could walk up to the corner phone booth, search the yellow pages, and no one asked them to sign in and give up any information about themselves. At OCLA, we value our users' privacy and dignity. Usage of WIN is not only free, but is confidential. Focus groups have also suggested that the app send users community announcements directly to their phones. WIN does this. Audio support for helpful information was suggested by a youth at Hoviness Inc. We provide that. And I'm excited to announce that in response to multiple community requests, we are launching WIN in Spanish this summer. As you've heard, since 2015, we've expanded to serve everyone of all ages. WIN is truly a 24/7 safety net, available in the palm of the hand for anyone in their time of need. Our target users include anyone who is struggling to retain a roof over their head, the newly homeless, the street homeless, folks who are sleeping in their cars, homeless youth, couch surfing college students, and struggling families and seniors. WIN is also a great referral tool for any concerned citizen like you or me, or librarians or teachers who want to offer help to someone in need. So we recently changed our name to Our Community LA to better reflect the broad community that we serve. But our mission and vision are unchanged. We envision a world where everyone knows they can begin with WIN to find the help they need when they need it. I love our tagline, which so succinctly sums up what OCLA offers: technology, empowerment, connections, and hope. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And as you enjoy our amazing final performance, I hope you will consider donating in support of our programs, download WIN tonight, and commit to helping us spread the word in the community about WIN. Now let's enjoy more of this great showcase.
Thank you, Dr. McCain. You are, actually, I can't think of a superlative that's super enough. Amazing, incredible, extraordinary. Okay, they all apply. All right, to honor Dr. McCain and Pam and Bob Krupka and all the performers, please text OCLA WIN to 707070 or visit oclawin.org/donate to make a difference in the lives of LA County's homeless and resource insecure communities today. Phone a friend, contact a relative, speak with your neighbors. WIN needs to help You promote the WIN app's visibility. We need to get this out there in addition to your financial support. Let's see, I think we're like around, we're a little under $4,800. Amazing. We're doing great. Keep it up, folks. Next up, let's move on. Next, we have Urban Voices. We've been talking about them quite a bit all throughout the show. Urban Voices' goal is to create a supportive community, musical spaces that give vulnerable individuals a sense of purpose and improved health, and to shift the narrative and perception of homelessness in today's society. Okay. It is now a countywide project that works in partnership with social, civic, and healthcare organizations. Please, will you welcome Urban Voices Project.
The Urban Voices Project, a nonprofit organization and a choir that resides in Skid Row, a community where people come when there is nowhere left to go. As we know, COVID-19 has not been an equal opportunity virus. For Black Americans who continue to struggle for dignity, self-preservation, and humanity in a world that doesn't allow it, the COVID-19 vaccine will help us to walk hand in hand again. We transformed Wesley Health Center's facilities into a studio filled with music. We had the historic Hippie Kitchen that welcomed us to film in their courtyard and outside their gates. It was there that we hung banners advocating for vaccines for all communities, donated by Carrie Mae Weems and her organization, Resist COVID, Take 6. To have this message reach more communities, we used American Sign Language to gather and perform safely. So, on behalf of Black activism and to address the misinformation of the COVID vaccine, we proudly present to you Urban Voices Project's adaptation of We Shall Overcome.
We shall overcome.
Hi, folks. Hi, folks. Listen, just thank you so much for tuning into OCLA's inaugural Spring Showcase. We hope you enjoyed the performances from our very talented singers, musicians, and poets. We are honored to have such wonderful performers donate their time in support of getting the word out about Win What I Need. And I am very honored to work alongside such wonderful and dedicated community partners. Shout out to Kira Rodriguez and to Tony Torrico, our webmaster. Like, so many unsung heroes, I can't even tell you. Please download the WIN app today and promote it in your community. And remember, you can donate to OCLA at any time, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, that's when you can do it, okay? Let other people know about the WIN app and ask them to donate too. Simply text OCLA WIN to 707070. And yes, we accept donations of stock or securities. Folks, great news. I think we're just maybe a little bit under $5,000. Let's see if we can just push it up a little bit more. And just want to say thank you so much for joining us. This is very important. You guys rock.
Hi, we just want to give another round of applause to our awesome performers. Such talent on display here this afternoon. Thank you, Howard, for being an incredible MC today. This was such a remarkable event. And Austin and I want to thank everyone for sharing your time with us today to learn about OCLA and WIN at our inaugural Spring Showcase. Our work is not done, though. This is just the beginning.
Wow, what an amazing night. We just want to thank you guys all for attending, giving up your Sunday nights to be here. We couldn't do anything that we're doing without your help, and we really appreciate your donations and just that you came and actually viewed this on your Sunday night. We really appreciate you taking the time to do that. Please make sure to continue to spread the word about donating. We're getting ready to do the Win app actually in Spanish so that we can have and reach an even larger community that may be underprivileged and under-resourced. So please subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, please donate, please support all of our efforts in our community LA so we can continue to expand this amazing brand and the inclusion of greatly needed resources to those that are in need. And remember, let's begin with win. We hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you and good night. We appreciate you.